And now we're going to kick off today's show talking all about Chief of War. It's the new Apple TV series that's about to make its global debut, and it's based on true events and the epic story of Kamehameha the Great. Waterman and producer Brian Keaulana stopped by the studio earlier today to chat with Kainoa. Here's the interview you'll only see right here on Hainao Daily.
Not only are we telling our indigenous stories, but we are telling them on our terms, and it's about damn time.
So to see this and have that representation, have that education of the history of Hawaii, it's beautiful.
We need to be the ones in control of telling our stories.
That's my greatest dream. The Hawaiians can have the roles. Hawaiians can play their own ancestors, tell their own stories. So get in the ICAN, get busy.
We need to see more of our people out there, you know what I mean?
The impact that this has on people like myself who are in ICAN and part of ICAN Network and all of the incredible talent that we have here in Hawaii, it's such a fire lit under us, and everybody is so ready to tell our stories.
But this is a great avenue for kids who are of indigenous blood to come out and say, hey, you know what, they're telling our story. I got more stories behind to tell.
Our story's never been told before, and what better place to start with Mo'olelo of Hawaii.
To understand the mana'o of everybody, do you know what I mean? And it's really important. You know, a lot of people, oh, Hawaii, let's go to Hawaii. It's just not about tourism, it's about culture.
You guys want to do this? Let's go. Let's do this. Contact one of us. Let's learn what you got to do to get you in this spot.
To be a part of ICAN and to give it back through teaching what I've learned throughout my journey, and to share that knowledge with people from Hawaii who are interested in the same thing that I was interested, that I still am interested in. And selfishly, it's the best feeling, man.
About time, man. About time. But everything comes out in its own timing. So it means everything. Like I've done a lot of projects in my life, but nothing's felt like this. I can't really put it into words, but it's so special. And I love these people so much. And to bring it back here where we started is so special.
I think it's going to shed a new light on Hawaii in a way that everybody going to be so inspired to learn Hawaiian, to learn what Hawaii really is about. And they're going to have to. They're going to be forced to do their due diligence before they come and visit. And that can make them one better visitor when they come and step their wawai onto our lepo.
I think this is the best route in order to get the support and what we need, and just like kind of introduce our culture to the world, because I think it's a really hard thing to tell Kamehameha's story. It's an unbelievable story, but like hard, huh?
We as a people are experiencing the voices of our ancestors for the first time. We are seeing the way that they dress. We are understanding the complexities of thought, and that's what this is all about.
Again, big time mahalo to ICAN and everything it does to support local filmmaking here in Hawaii. Right now, we're joined by film legend over here in Hawaii, Brian Keaulana. Welcome in.
Oh, thank you. No.
Mahalo nui for being here. Now, for people who aren't familiar, let's talk a little bit about the mission and the vision behind why you guys started ICAN.
You know, ICAN was really created actually through Chief of War, and it's really the frustration of, you know, I've been to New Zealand many times for surfing, life-saving, but never for work. And when we went there, I just saw how they combine all culture with their TV shows and features and studios and how they operate, and it was just amazing. And, you know, and they're really moving, you know, successfully, and the global leaders. And I'm going, man, you know, such indigenous people moving forward, why are we not doing that, you know, or why haven't we grown? So when we came back home, you know, and I'm one other person where me, Angela Pratt, and Suka, instead of finding fault, find solutions. So we started up International Cultural Arts Network, right, a nonprofit, and really our mission is to elevate, you know, Polynesians, Native Hawaiians, you know, into this whole realm of filmmaking, and whether it's acting, producing, writing, you know, directing, you know, so anything in the film industry or the film economics, that's what we're trying to elevate, you know, our people into. So that's, you know, what ICAN, and, you know, as you know, you being a graduate, so congratulations.
Thank you, yeah. And it was an incredible experience as well when you go through the cohort, the community that it's building as well. You're surrounded by people who are supporting you, who want to see you do well. Oftentimes in the creative space, it's vulnerable, so building that community is important.
Yeah, it's important. It's also important to always, we work with the mindset of stewardship rather than ownership. So even for us as ICAN, it's always good to look who else is out there doing, you know, work that we're doing also too, and tell people explore, you know, because learning is ongoing. You know, you're sharpening your edges. You know, it's like for us guys in the ocean, you know, we never stop learning. We try to target, well, first Native Hawaiians or Polynesians especially, but again, talent is talent, right? You know, if you're in the 808 and we see that talent, you know, but our target is, you know, trying to elevate our Native people, you know, indigenous people. I tell people, you know, they may have a passion of acting, but write your story, because, you know, to be well-rounded, and, you know, like, you know, for me, I started off in the industry modeling and acting when I first started up. I've been in the business for like 40+ years, but I gravitated to stunts, and then stunt coordinating, and then directing and producing. So, you know, it's learning the art on all levels.
You also serve as one of the executive producers for Chief of War, something that everyone here in Hawaii really excited for, a chance to share our story on a platform and on a stage like we never have before.
Yeah, you know, I was fortunate that, you know, Jason's my blood relative, but he also knows my talent, right? I was in the industry, and I brought him with me to get involved, and he made me and Angela Pratt producers on the show. And being local, there's a lot of times I've seen what we got to do damage control a lot of the times, right? You know, so I like to think that Chief of War was done from the inside out rather than the outside in. How we can do this culturally and in a Hawaiian way, you know, even in operating. So for us was really about paying attention to the details, talking to the culturalists in every single thing, whether it's language, whether it's the martial arts of Lua, whether it's, you know, the weapons. So everybody in Hawaii, there's specialists, you know, culturalists involved. Tell the location people, go out, and before you get permits, go ask permission. Go talk to the people from that area first and ask if it's all right. Because if it's a no, let's move into someplace else, you know, to give them the opportunity. And then on top of that, let's layer it with our casting. So we asked our casting that even though they're casting on white net, please be specific. If we go to, like, for example, Kalapana was a great place we went to. Go and cast there first. People may not know this, you know, what happened, but we do. You know, so for us, it's about the intention, right? You know, how much attention that we put to the details, you know, and that's what it makes it a great movie, a great show. For me, it's the proudest production that I've ever been involved in, you know, by far. And I've been involved in a lot of productions.
Thank you so much for all the work you do to uplift this entire community and Hawaii actors and film here at home.
Right on. Thanks, Kano.
Mahalo nui for being here. Stay with us. We got much more coming up on High Now Daily.